Cao Cao, Sun Quan, Liu Bei. Following the Battle of Zhebi, these three men became the center of everything. Cao Ren, charged with the defense of Jiangling, performed admirably against the combined onslaught of Sun Quan and Liu Bei. Even though the city eventually fell to Zhou Yu, he was able to hold out for more than a year. Afterward, Cao Cao again began plotting a campaign to invade the south and sent for Ma Teng. Ma Teng was one of the men involved in the previous attempt to assassinate Cao Cao. Cao Cao was determined to eliminate this possible threat before making his move south. However, his actions would lead to trouble in the west. With his father killed, Ma Teng's son, Ma Chao, gathered an army together with Han Sui and rose up against Cao Cao. Cao Cao was forced to postpone his southern campaign and instead sent his troops to Guanzhong. He was more than prepared to face his new adversary, a man consumed by the desire for revenge. The strategies of his master tactician at the ready, they came head-to-head at Tong Gate.
I suppose it is from fatigue, but Lord Cao Cao seems to have lost his edge.
Really? Well, isn't it the job of a strategist to cover for that?
It is hard for even me when he does too much. You seem tired, my lord.
Joshu, tell me, what strategy have you devised for us?
We will strike them head-on, although it may appear foolish. The enemy is filled with people from Guanzhong. Until recently, they were all mortal enemies of each other.
You mean to destroy them from within?
Precisely. I have heard that you and the enemy general Han Sui are old acquaintances.
So, you are in need of my assistance for your plan. Very well.
Excellent, Lord Cao Cao. Now, if you will.
To think he would use my past friendships to our advantage. He is not one to be underestimated.
Those guys are sure proving to be a lot of trouble.
You are exactly right, my rotund friend. How should we deal with those meddlesome cavalry units?
Poor Shu-Chu. With Dian Wei gone, he has to protect our lord all by himself.
I figured they were nothing but a bunch of puny farmers. But they're much stronger than I thought.
Ma Chao is much stronger than I expected. He has truly earned every bit of his reputation.
Our forces' morale is continuing to wane. We are in quite a predicament.
I wonder how we should proceed.
It's too cold here. I wish we could head south.
Ma Chao's at his strongest on horseback. We have to get him to ground level with the rest of us.
I had no idea Ma Chao's men were so strong. It's almost as if they're trained for this. They say nothing good comes from revenge, but that's exactly where Ma Chao's energy comes from. I'm sick of fighting. I haven't had a day off in months.
You really do look happiest when you're thinking of a strategy. The general is worn out. You're the strategist. Why don't you come up with a plan? I'm sorry. I'm just having a bad day.
Han Sui and our lord are old friends? How would you know, outsider?
I hear that one of the enemy is described as splendid. I do look forward to meeting him.
You are a strange one, aren't you?
Lord Zhang He says General Xiahou Yuan is the most beautiful. Strange idea of beauty, if you ask me.
Welcome!
The time is nearly upon us. Let us make our move.
Understood.
I am putting you in charge of my forces for this battle. Don't let me down, Joshu.
You wish me to command your army? Very well. Our first step must be to blunt the momentum of their mounted troops. We must claim strategic points on the front line. The old Cao Cao would never have given the strategist full control.
Are we destined to fall here?
I believe Lord Cao Cao himself may come in handy here.
To retreat is not necessarily to lose.
There is not a strategist alive that can best lead in battle. It is time for you to move forward, my lord. if you could make for Han Sui's position.
Han Sui. I see you wish to sow the seeds of distrust in the enemy ranks.
Careful how you use our Lord, strategist. Use me if you want a pawn for your game.
You're doing really good. Great, even.
You think you can outsmart me? Don't make me laugh. Suppose I should try harder.
Stop me if you can.
Defeat is a stain on my proud family name.
There is not a strategist alive that can best me in battle. This isn't turning out the way I had hoped.
My lord, Ma Dai is charging forth from the enemy ranks toward us.
He wishes to eliminate Lord Cao Cao directly. He must be stopped at once.
Suppose I should try harder.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others.
Stop me if you can. Stop me if you can.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see.
There is not a strategist alive that can best move that.
We'll bring quicken to all of you.
Stop me if you can.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see. So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others.
Suppose I should try harder.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna try that too. Watch me. This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
The name's Ma Dai. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Stop me if you can.
Is there nobody out there that can assist me?
Suppose I should try harder.
I've promised too many people that I would survive this battle, so I guess this is goodbye.
There is not a strategist alive that can best meet me.
Victory is almost ours.
Stop me if you can.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
Stop me if you can.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
You are a strong leader, but you can still learn a lot from me.
Very good. I shall remember your efforts. Well met. Let me see what you are capable of.
You're doing really good. Great even.
I have claimed this area in order to help support our forces. It isn't the splendid Ma Chao. Does everyone have to be so keen to die?
Come, you meddling strategist! Face me if you dare! You will go no further. I shall stop you here.
Stop me if you can. try harder. There is not a strategist alive that can best me in battle. Guanzhong now belongs to you. Where will you go from here, my lord?
The future is unknown.
Really? I thought you were a man of vision.
I am. I simply realize that things do not always go as planned. Including the fates of Liu Bei, Sun Quan, and indeed, my own.
I think you're right. Our Lord does seem a little tired.